to a press conference around one rank, one pension.
To give us our dues. 18th day of the fast unto death. Please import the dates, the data that I am going to give you. The data is important. And why we have requested for this presser is to convey to the general public a lot of wrong information which has been coming out in the last 2 to 3 weeks. On my left is Group Captain Gandhi, who is the General Secretary of the Indian Ex-Servicemen Movement, and that is Wing Commander Sharma, who is the Treasurer of the Indian Ex-Servicemen Movement. Wing Commander Naib, who is a double VRC. Now I have got your company of people who do not mince words, who do not pull punches, who do not tell lies. Because as far as these uniformed services are concerned, there are no shades other than black and white. There are 3 issues which I wish to highlight today. One, please remember what I am saying, please note it down or you can record it. There are no demands. These are not demands. Please stop using the word demands. Demand is if you want something which is out of the ordinary. This is something more already that we have already done. Number 2, it is not a bonanza. Number 3, this 3% increment. There is no such thing as a 3% increment. It is a misnomer which has been floated by inimical parties which want to do us wrong. There is no such thing as 3% increment. Nobody is asking for 3% increment. What we have asked for is a periodic review of pension so that at no stage the definition of one rank, one pension as accepted by the Parliament, and that is the highest decision-making body in this country, is violated even by letter. And in that context, I will explain to you what is the ramification of this review and what it will cost the government. The total cost of one rank, one pension for 1 year, keeping in mind the base year being accepted as 13-14, 2013-2014 is 8,293 crores. Now there is no ambiguity in that figure, neither more nor less. This has been worked out by no less than the 3 service pay cells. It has been counter-checked by the Controller General of Defence Accounts, and finally it has been supervised by the Ministry of Defence
and Defence Minister.
And it is scrutinized before submission personally by the Honorable Raksha Mantri. Now after all this, and this happened on 17th of March, if after all this there is still an ambiguity as to the how much, then there is something wrong somewhere. Number 2, subsequently, that it is going to be thousands and thousands of crores of payouts in perpetuity. It is a lie. It is a misnomer. It has been floated by people who do not know what they are talking about. To go into the specifics of the payouts subsequently, I will request Group Captain Gandhi to give out those figures.
Gentlemen, Defence Minister, ladies and gentlemen, दोनों बोल दूंगा मैं. Defense Minister himself had calculated the figures of 8,294 crores. Thereafter, he has also calculated that expenditure on the Government of India for pension equalization per year. As per his calculation, pension equalization for the first year is going to cost 0.86% of the 8,300 crores, which is amounting to only 72 crores.
72 crores, please note, 72 crores is the payout.
Second year it will be 0.62%, which is come to approximately 50 crores. Third year 0.4%, coming to only 30 crores. And fourth year 0.23%, coming to 17 crores. And if you total up all this, it comes to 169 crores. Please divide by 5, it is not more than 33 crores per year to the government, which some parties in the government are trying to say it will run into thousands of crores. Some parties in the government are saying that we are asking for monthly and yearly increments. Now these are wrong words. We have never asked for increments. Let me explain to you. If a guy has put in 26 years of service in any particular rank, and if you have fixed his pension at 26 years service of the guy who is retiring today in the same rank, there is no question of any further increase because he is getting the maximum of 26 years of service. So there is no, the 3% increase only comes up in certain exceptional cases where, because of some reasons, government increases the pension of the present day pensioners. That must get passed to the past funds also. Example I'll give you is, like the government did not correctly interpret our rank pay structure. Government did not implement correctly recommendation of 6-day commission. Now, the corrections came in between the period. Therefore, those corrections are required and they should be automatically passed on to the past pensioners also. What is more important in this is that every year or any time of the year, a junior should not get pension more than his senior. The moment it happens, this anomaly must be rectified immediately. अब मैं आपको हिंदी में बताता हूँ. सरकार की तरफ से जो आजकल स्टेटमेंट्स आ रही हैं, जैसे टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में और दूसरे अखबारों में आई हैं, वो देश को गुमराह करने या सरकार को गुमराह करने के लिए हैं. उनमें तथ्य कोई भी नहीं है. उसमें यह लिखा जाता है कि एक्स सर्विसमैन हर महीने या हर साल 3% इंक्रीमेंट डिमांड कर रहे हैं. कृपया ध्यान रखिए, न तो हमने 3% इंक्रीमेंट डिमांड ईयरली किया है, न हर महीने किया है. और ये सरासर झूठी खबर है और देश को गुमराह करने के लिए खबर है और एक्स सर्विसमैन पूर्व सैनिकों की जो इज्जत है उसको क्षति करने के लिए किया जा रहा है. अब ये सरकार ने ऐसा क्यों कर रही है, अपने पूर्व सैनिकों के साथ क्यों दुर्व्यवहार करना चाहती है, उनकी इमेज क्यों खराब करना चाहती है, ये सरकार को सोचना पड़ेगा. मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि रक्षा मंत्री जी ने जो 1 रैंक 1 पेंशन के लिए फिगर कैलकुलेट किए हैं वो है 8,293 करोड़. उन्होंने ये भी कैलकुलेशन किया है कि पेंशन इक्वलाइजेशन के नाम पर, जिसको आप पेंशन इंक्रीमेंट बोल रहे हैं, जबकि उसका सही नाम पेंशन इक्वलाइजेशन है, पहले साल उसमें 0.86% का खर्चा आएगा जो लगभग 72 करोड़ के आसपास होगा. दूसरे साल उसका खर्चा आएगा 0.62% जो लगभग 50 करोड़ के पास होगा. तीसरा आएगा 0.4% जो लगभग 30 करोड़ के पास होगा. और चौथे साल आएगा 0.3% जो 17 करोड़ के आसपास होगा. अगर इनको आप सबको टोटल कर दें तो लगभग 169 करोड़ का खर्चा है. और अगर इसको 5 से डिवाइड करें तो लगभग 33 करोड़ या 34 करोड़ हर साल का खर्चा है. अब ये कोई कहे कि ये सरकार अपने पूर्व सैनिकों की प्रेस्टीज के लिए उनको 1 रैंक 1 पेंशन देने के लिए अगर 73 करोड़ पर साल का खर्चा नहीं कर सकती है तो शायद ये 33 करोड़ का खर्चा नहीं कर सकती है तो ये मानने वाली बात नहीं है. मैं यही आप लोगों से कहना चाहता हूँ. आज हमने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस इसीलिए बुलाई है कि
All right, that was the press conference of the war veterans who are, remember, on a protest demanding one rank, one pension. There was a buzz that there is some sort of a middle ground that both the sides have now found. That is the war veterans who are holding this protest and the government, and that some announcement is likely soon before the dates for the Bihar Assembly elections are announced. But right now, we clearly saw the veterans coming out once again and trying to dispel some notions, they say, that have been spread by people who do not want the one rank, one pension issue to be resolved.